What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. So this is my first video for 2023. Anyway, I got a little bit of progress on the Ford plow truck I want to show you, but before I get to that, there was a couple of kits I got in trade probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. And I was going to do a video on them when they came in. I was going to show you guys. But then I ended up rearranging the way I had my stash organized in the closet. And they got mixed into that, and they got lost in the shuffle. And I just remembered this morning that I wanted to show you guys these. So, as you guys know, I do a lot of trading with Tony Lancer. Tony's a stand-up guy, great guy, somebody I actually consider a friend. We trade back and forth all the time. And he always has something I want. Usually if it's in a video, if I show it in a video, a lot of times he's asking me if I want to trade it soon after. But anyway, regardless, I always get what I want in the end, and that's all that really matters. So I did a trade with Tony just before Christmas, and I got 2 of my all-time favorite kits that I've been looking for and haven't been able to find. I wouldn't say grail kits, because I didn't feel the need to have them, but I always look for them wherever I go, never find them. Or if I do find them, they're a lot of money, which they shouldn't be a lot of money. They're not worth a lot of money. They're just really cool kits. The first one is 40 Ford Street Rod, the convertible. So I love fat fendered Fords. Love them. My mom, when she was a teenager, she had a 40 Ford. It was a sedan. She had all kinds of pictures of it. She was actually got in quite a bit of trouble in that car when she was a kid up here. And there's a famous story going around with all my relatives and some of the people that knew her. She was quite the hellion, and she was possibly trying to evade capture, let's say, and rolled that car over 4 times. Yeah, messed herself out pretty good. Spent a little time in the pokey. Way to go, Mom. Love it. Anyway, so I've always loved these cars. And this is a really cool kit. I don't know if I'm going to build it this year, because like I said, I had a list, but that would be awesome. That's going to be awesome on the shelf. That goes along with the right up through 48, 49, somewhere in there. Those, you know, that generation of car, I love those cars. Fords and Chevys, really. Anything with a big wide bubble fender on it. So that's the first one. The second one, there it is, 40 Ford Coupe. Yeah. I'm thinking that I'd like to find a sedan. But I'm not too thrilled about the AMT. I actually have an AMT sedan, believe it or not, that I did. I think it is. Right there. Painted it white, red tinted windows, wide white walls. But the kit doesn't wow me. But so these kits are getting added into the stash and built pretty soon. So I'm very excited for that. Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate it. Now let's move on to this. So, as you know, Mark at Hobby Nut Model sent this kit over for me to take a look at, show you guys, and do a build-up on. This kit is really nice. I had some problems with the hood. Let's see if I can get my trusty drink coaster out. I love this drink coaster. Anyway, this hood was warped. I mean, it was kind of bad, and I think I got it relatively straight. It took a lot of work. A lot of running it under hot water and then dunking it in cold water. And then hot water, holding pressure on it, twisting it the way I needed to go, dunking in cold water. But I got it there. And so it's there. It sits on the truck pretty nice. I've got the frame and the axles and springs put together. So I myself put this stuff together first, and then I'll paint this as one piece. I think it's just it gives a better look. It's less work, really. Then I'll go on and add my steering, shocks, all that kind of stuff. But so that's done. That went together really nice. This also sits perfectly flat, sitting on the table. So that's really good. I got the bed. So I got the bed and the cab. They're all cleaned up, mold lines. I got the bed. Again, I'll paint this as one piece. They didn't really give you a way for the tailgate to operate, which is fine. Mine's going to be tailgate shut. Also, no warpage in the bed. Sits together great. Has some very minor mold lines on the end. And of course the edges, you know, the bottoms, all the edges. I had to sand those down, clean those up. But that went together really good. So this is ready for primer. The cab, also I did the same thing. I took care of the mold lines. There was mold lines here and here. The edge of the cab was rough. There was a mold line here and there. A little bit of work on the front corners. But this is also, so it's been cleaned up, washed, and it's ready for primer. So far it's going really well. I have very minimal experience with Moebius kits. The only Moebius kits I've built are the drag cars. Let's see, I got a couple of them right here. This one, the first one I can grab, I mean, that went together really nice. So, and it is, wow, that's dusty. Okay, pretend I didn't see that. Anyway, so the cab is ready for primer. Now there's some options with this cab that are really cool. If you look up inside, you can see there's little dimples there. You can drill those out for cab lights. I don't know if I'm going to do cab lights yet. I might not. Actually, here's a couple of questions for you guys. What do you think? You think an old... So the way I'm building this truck is, I'm building this truck like... Dude walked into the Ford dealership in 1972 with a pocket full of money and said, this is what I want. I need a good work truck with a snowplow on it. And this is going to be, as always... I'm going to build this like he took delivery of it. So, perfectly spotless clean. Clean. Snowplow, perfectly clean, brand new. Just like it rolled off the showroom floor. That's kind of how I do them. But anyways, so what do you think? Should I do cab lights or no cab lights? Also, you have an option for 3 different mirrors on this truck. Let me see if I can find the tree with the mirrors. Here we go. So you get 3 choices for mirrors. You've got kind of a newer style. That would be like on an 80s type of Ford. Then you've got the, I guess, West Coast style mirrors. Those there. Pretty cool. And then you've got just the standard Ford truck mirror. I also don't know what I'm going to do for that either. If you go with the West Coast style truck mirror, there's a hole up here at the top that you just got to drill out for it to sit in. I don't know. So that's, what do you guys think? Which mirrors should I go with? And should it have cab lights or should it not have cab lights? I've never really been a huge fan of cab lights on a pickup. I don't know. One thing I do know is I have decided on the color, or as close to the color as I can get. Also, so if you look on the back of these directions, it has a full color chart for Ford factory colors, and it has how you do the 2 tones. One thing I am not a fan of is a 2-tone. I don't like a 2-tone paint job. If it was me walking into this dealership in 1972, I wouldn't want a 2-tone truck. I'd want it all one color. So I've decided that's what I'm going to do, all one color. And I've got to paint, it's going to be it's very close. It might be a shade lighter, but it's the Sequoia Brown Poly. That's the color I'm going to do this truck. I'm probably going to do with the Sequoia, I can't figure out another thing, black or tan interior. I'm not 100% on that yet, but so that's the plan. Hopefully the next video, maybe midweek sometime, it'll be in primer and it'll be sanded down and hopefully ready for paint. Hopefully the chassis will be in paint. I'm also working on the snowplow, so you get your own set of instructions. Its own set of instructions, not your own, because you bought the kit. You'd get it anyway, but there's a set of instructions specifically for the plow by itself, and I'm working on that too. I'm thinking I might have that put together and painted kind of as a unit. Excuse me, geez, for the next video. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that. So I guess that's for today. That's it. So let me know what you think. Cab lights, yay or nay? 3 choices on mirrors: West Coast style, the newer style that I really don't like, and the just the standard style side mirror. I don't know. Let me know. And I guess for now, that's it. So as always, go check out Mark at Hobby Nut Models. You want one of these kits to work on? He's got them, as well as the other Moebius trucks, which now I want to build another Moebius truck. Just because this one's going together so well. So go check out Mark, Hobby Nut Models. Website's always in the description. Thank you, Tony Lancer. Stand-up guy, and always something interesting to trade. Always. So I appreciate that. And if you want a shop card or you want to chat, send me pictures. I had a couple of people send me some pictures via email of some model kits that they built, and those things look amazing. I love that kind of stuff. I love it. It may take me a couple days to get back to you, but trust me, I love that stuff. So keep that stuff coming too. I appreciate it. And I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. I'm going to try and do more videos this year, more in-depth, a little more in-depth of my build process, a little more. And you're going to see some other stuff too. I'm going to some shows. I hope to actually do a couple of more shows this year. I hope. Anyway, it's going to be a great year, guys. So thanks for coming along with me. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next go-round. Bye.